Hey guys, so I'm going to show you something now that I've wanted to show for a while. It's my Sonic the Hedgehog pin collection. This is kind of one of the main things that I collect. Also, I don't mean to be showing too much Sonic stuff, it's just that there's not really any cool collectors or limited edition stuff out lately. We've kind of got to wait till winter time for that stuff. So anyway, well, this will have to make do. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, everything in this collection is 100% official and genuine. There is one that I think might be a bootleg, but I'll point that out when I come to it. Okay, I've also grouped these in... there's no specific order, but when you see them you'll kind of understand what I'm going for. So, we'll start with this. This one's the smallest pin badge I own. It's very tiny. It's just Sonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog logo from Sonic 1. There's another variant of that there. This one here is quite an old badge. It's not as brightly coloured as the other ones. It's had a bit of wear on it, but it's still a good, cool one. And this one is a French badge, and this one's really strange because I don't know if you'll make this out. I can't bring the badges too close to the camera because they just blur. His eyes are kind of like really strange little line slits. So yeah, that's them. Okay, next off we've got some unusual badges. This one's from Sonic. It says Sonic Kellogg's on it, so I'm guessing it was some sort of promotional deal that they did with Kellogg's. You know, send off so many tokens and you get the badge. These two are from, I think they're French in origin, well at least that's where I got them from. Megaforce, Sonic Megaforce, so I'm guessing they were free with some kind of magazine, probably a Sega magazine back in the day. And Club Sega or Sega Club. Don't know too much about that one, never really heard of it, so if you know anything about that, let me know in the comments. Okay, these are really cool badges. I really like these. We've got Robotnik's face, Sonic's face, and Tails' face, and then just another one with Robotnik and a bit of body. I really like these ideas. I'm not sure where these came from. I think they might be more eastern in origin, like America or maybe the UK. But I don't really know too much about the origins of these. Okay, next up we've got Sonic, Tails and Robotnik inside some circle frames. You won't be able to make it out, but Tails and Robotnik have actually got Tails' name and Robotnik says Professor Robotnik on the top. Sonic doesn't, but then again I don't think you really need his name there. These are Sonic 2 era just because they're holding up the two fingers there for Sonic 2. Definitely official. I think these might be British in origin just because Harrods in London used to sell the giant button style badges of these as well. Okay, now this is a bit of a special set. First of all, we've got the Sonic and Knuckles logo. This one didn't come with these three, so I'll just move that away for a second. Whoops. These three pin badges are all from Sonic 3, and they originally came in a giant box, but I didn't get the box with it. I've had to buy these separately. I've never seen the box for sale at all. It's very, very rare. You got the Sonic 3 logo there, Sonic holding up three fingers, and you've got Knuckles. Now, this Knuckles pin is extremely rare. There's very few, in fact I think this is the only Knuckles pin badge officially made, other than the one in the Sonic Adventure collection. But also he's coloured in his original purple colouring, he's not gone red yet. I think those are brilliant badges. Okay, two more French badges. This one says Sega Euro Challenge 1992. It's of Sonic waving his finger and stars are coming out. These were given on a Sega train that appeared in France. Basically you could go on this train and take part in various competitions, and if you won a badge. And this one here says Sega Masters 91, so I'm guessing it's a similar challenge that they did. Really cool badges, quite rare those two. Okay, some bit different badges now. We've got Sonic 2, just the number 2 with Sonic on. I think that's a really clever idea, that one. We've got two Sonic 3 badges. They show exactly the same image, except this one's actually carved out as a number 3. It's that promotional image for Sonic 3 that was released. There's Robotnik in the background setting fire to stuff, and there's Knuckles hiding in the bushes. Okay, now here's a sight and a half. Pin badges for a Sonic game that was never released. Sonic Xtreme. These are official and they are genuine. They're not bootlegged. Right, this one... Believe it or not, this one is not as rare as you might think. I've seen loads of these for sale, and every time people overcharge extremely high on them. They're really not worth much more than £10, these. So don't go paying 50 quid like some people do. These ones, however, completely different story. They're definitely genuine because over the years as more and more prototype merchandise has come out, you can see like the same designs on them. Like I've seen shirts that show the Sonic with doing the skate on the roller skates, and there's another one I've seen with him on the skateboard as well. That one's in a karate suit and that one's doing basketball, but again, over the years we've seen these images appear again and again, so some people that claim they're bootlegged, they're not, they're definitely official. Okay, 2 Tails pins, and these ones are quite strange. It's just Tails running, and I think the Sega world in Origin. However, what's interesting is one of them's brown and the other one's more orange, so at some point when Tails had his colour changed, they actually redesigned the badges to accommodate. I thought that was pretty cool of them. Okay then, we've got some badges from Australia here. You need to be very careful with these badges. The reason being is that one guy kind of sells these and he does charge a lot, and I don't think they're worth the prices that he charges. This one is a potential bootleg. It's the only one that I think in my collection that could be fake. I don't know what's wrong with it, but a lot of people swear this one is a bootleg. Me personally, I can't see anything wrong with it. So if you see it and it's quite cheap, I would definitely buy it. But otherwise, these are pretty cool badges overall. The detail on them is really cool. And this one as well is just a really unusual pose for Sonic. Okay, these are a bit odd, aren't they? We've got Hot Air Balloon Sonic. You might remember the giant hot air balloon. That pin was released to accompany it. And then the hot air balloon is still actually flying about. And recently it appeared at the Xtreme Air Balloon Festiva 2010, a place in Ireland. And what's strange is I don't think this is an official Sega product, so I wonder if actually the guy that owns the balloon makes these wherever he goes. And recently the balloon appeared in Bristol, so it would be interesting to see if any Sonic themed merchandise appears after that. Alright, we've got 2 German pin badges now. These are awesome. We've got Ice Hockey Sonic and Football Sonic. Really rare, really unusual badges design these. Definitely German in origin, and they're just quite rare to see them both as a pair like this. Okay, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I have no idea if this one is a genuine badge or a bootleg badge, just because I don't know much about merchandise for that game, so I'm hoping that's real. This one is definitely real. It was done by Sega when they sponsored the Barcelona 1992 Olympic Games. Really great idea putting Sonic next to the Olympic Games logo. I thought that was really cool. Okay, so we've got Sonic in his classic pose. This one's quite a large pin. That one's definitely genuine, and I know that for certain. And a smaller variant of that. This one is an extremely rare badge. Tectoy he's standing on. Tectoy is a company in Brazil that releases lots of really strange Sega products. They've actually released a Sega Master System 3 and a Mega Drive 4 that actually has its own version of Guitar Hero. We've got another Sonic badge, Sonic standing on a banner saying Sonic. That one's the most rare of my collection, I think. Really cool badge. Alright, some Sonic running badges. Sonic over the Sega logo there. He's jumping over the Sega logo there. And just Sonic running on his own there. This one, however, is probably the rarest badge in my collection. Yeah, I know I just said that, but I forgot about this one. This is really unusual, and this cost me a lot. It's quite an intense looking Sonic, but the detail on it is amazing. Really cool badge. I'm really happy with that one, but that is extremely rare. Dr. Robotnik badges. This one not so rare, but the detail is incredible just on his Ego-matic. The view includes the fire and you can see individual teeth on him. This one is very rare. I think this is a Sega World in Origin. It's actually Dr. Robotnik, almost exactly the same as that, except he's actually got his Sonic 1 boss attack thing. Or I guess Sonic 4 now you could say. But yeah, that is definitely official, and it's a Sega World Origin, I believe. Very rare. Okay, now I believe all these are Sega World in Origin. Plastic Sega World London badge. We've got a metal Sega World badge that actually has the Sonic Team logo on. That looks like it's around the Saturn or maybe early Dreamcast era. Golden Sonic badge with standing on the Sega logo. And this one is really cool, but it's extremely rare again. It's actually from a piece of Sonic 2 promotional art, where they're in the chemical plant zone. There's a big explosion underneath them. Sonic's holding onto some scaffolding, catching Tails. And you can actually see a bit of the scaffolding in his hand there. It's really difficult to make out on the camera though. But yeah, those are really awesome. Okay, these badges are really special because I actually won these in a competition back in 1993. At least I think it was then. Tasmanian Devil badge came with it, so I always keep it with these two. This one's already appeared in the set. This one is a variant of that, but it's a lot smaller and the colour's different. The design of Sonic's also different as well, so I think it's actually one of the earliest Sonic badges ever made. I don't really know too much about these, despite the fact I've owned them for so long, so I only just found these when I was looking for stuff. But those are really cool. I'm really happy I won those. Next up we've got this, the Sonic Adventure Promotional Badges. They come in their own little box, there's some instructions and it says Sega 1998 on the back. We've got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Gamma, Eggman, Big, yay, and Amy, yay. Really awesome little collection this. It's not as rare as you might think. You can find them if you do look and you are persistent in looking, so if you really want this you should be able to find one without too many problems. Okay, finally we've got this. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 limited edition pin set from Sega World. I'll just show you quickly what's inside. It says Sega on there. It's a bit like a glasses case this. I got some badges there from Sonic 2, including one from the Master System Game Gear version. There's not really too much to say about this because these are not rare at all. If you go on eBay, they're always on there for sale. Finding one with the actual metal tin is a bit more difficult but not impossible. It gets really silly if you try to find it with a wrapper. That's when it becomes harder. Now, these are very common and I think I know why. Say you were going to go to Sega World. Now, this is one of the rarest badges I've got. Would you rather come home with just one badge on its own, or would you rather buy one of these? Think about it, you're going there for one day only. I know I would go for this, which is why I think this is a lot more common than the single individual badges are. Okay, well I think that's everything. Thank you for watching, hope you liked it. Comment, rate, subscribe, see you around. Goodbye.